Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the afternoon shift, afternoon stream on the Grownup Adjacent Pinball live channel. And today we are playing Jaws Pinball. Welcome in wherever you are. My name is Aaron. I do this pretty much every day. And yeah, today should be a gooder. You can sit back and relax and look forward to doing some pinball stuff. Shout out to Nitro Pinball, where I buy my pinball things. Ball Baron, where I buy my balls. Pinballs. Making some quick setting adjustments. I hope everyone's day at work or wherever was good, or, you know, not horrible. My day at work was not good, not super great, so I just fucked off early, came home and, you know, unwound a bit. Setting up a few settings with the stream, but just take a second. Looks good. Good enough. Good enough. Get playing. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Irish Luck, Captain Booty? Nice to see you guys. Thank you for joining us.
You're rushing into something serious here.
Getting ready. Getting ready. This is the uplifting music. You should hear the other music. What's up, Busted Chops? Welcome to the stream. Just about to click go. You know? I don't know what I'm waiting for. Get the song. The song's counting down. Oops. What did I do here? Oh. There's no drama in this song. This is not dramatic at all. All right. Well, we're gonna start playing some pinball. Oh, I timed it out.
This
You
means
timed out.
something.
We're gonna start playing. I had some great games of pinball playing Jaws this morning. I didn't get a GC or super high score, but you know what? It was fun. I had fun. We'll take that as a win. You know, Irish Luck, there's still not a Harry Potter pinball very close to me, like at a public spot. There's not one nearby, fortunately. I might be going to Seattle Pinball Museum this weekend. They have a Harry Potter and a Sonic. That's my primary reason to go there, but yeah, you know, Harry Potter's another one that, like, it just is so good in a room where you can hear it. You know what I mean? You can hear the modes, you hear the sounds, and turn it right up.
I don't bring back the tourists. Look at all your businesses on up. Oh, where are you?
Fire, Queen.
And that up. What's this one?
All know me. Know how I earn a living.
when I go through my Netflix or my videos that I want to watch on, I'm looking for like themes, like what would make a great pinball theme. You know, and one of them that I thought might be good is there's a movie from like 2007 called Collateral. It's got Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. But the thing that makes it a good pinball choice is it has incredibly good music. The music soundtrack, I remember listening, it has just such a good soundtrack. There we go, saved it. Sucker. Has such a good soundtrack, and another one is the movie Miami Vice. It's not that there's a Jamie Foxx theme here, but the 2006 or 8 Miami Vice also had incredible music. Like almost every song on the soundtrack was good, but what's up, Kim MK Quote, everyone? What's up?
A Mako shark has been spotted in
Spaceballs as well, that would be rad.
I'll catch him. I'll kill him.
Django Unchained. You know, that was one when I was looking at the preview. It would make a good one too, but
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Wouldn't be for all audiences. Kill Bill, you might be able to pull it
Fish
off.
finder.
At least from what I remember.
Now. Kill it! Now!
Snagged it.
Lit a barrel on him.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings too, you know. Bounty hunt multiplier. Just want to hit some shot successfully. There we go. Needed 4 eyes to see what was going on there. One of those modes where it would be easier with one ball, so the other balls are in the way more than they're helping. Counting on that shot. Well, there's a Futurama one that I saw, a Futurama homebrew that I saw in Northwest Show.
I'd hope we're taking turn. Hope I drives the boat, Chief.
Oh, yeah.
Case goes in the water. You go in the water. Sharks in the water. Our shark.
For me, like whatever movie or show would get turned into a homebrew, like ideally it's one with really good music. Because a lot of movies and shows have great actors. They've got great theme that could be like, you know, this mode, that mode, scene 1, scene 2. But if it can also have that killer soundtrack, that's why like those ones I mentioned, a lot of Tarantino movies would as well. But those couple from even like Tokyo Drift, or like you know, what's up? Oh, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Goes in the little like digital tip jar thingy. Thank you. But those couple movies that were from our, I call it childhood, but shit, like teens, the Miami Vice and Collateral, both of them had just these like killer soundtracks. And like, so picture you're going through a mode and it would be just like, I don't know, almost like a music pin, movie pin combo. And maybe it's not like a blockbuster theme, like Miami Vice. No, it wasn't a remake because they're not a blockbuster, but like, anyways. So pretty much every time I'm scrolling through my Netflix choices, I'm like,
Skill shot.
Yeah, thank you, Don, for the support over on YouTube. Really appreciate it.
Spin Gardner's food.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
nasty. Did something similar yesterday on Jurassic Park where that was like by accident. I made that look like skill, but that was mostly accident. Where the ball drained in an out lane that was like sent over there by a sling, and it gave the ball back to me. Yet it wasn't an extra ball, and it was like a secret ball save. And I know some of them, they code those in sometimes, but like, just then I looked down, it didn't say shoot again, but it gave me the ball back.
They're gonna need a bigger bonus.
Somewhere there was a timer timing out, realizing the nastiness. I am out of luck.
Now, why don't you take a long, close look at this sign? Those proportions are correct.
Love to prove that, wouldn't you?
Love to prove that, wouldn't you? All right, bear with me for just a second, my people. That ominous background is like, I don't know, it's something else.
Backhand with yourself, Hooper.
Switching on fish finder.
Ah, another one. Oh no, is it gonna do it again? No, it's not.
Slower ahead.
Get a ratio on this thing?
We're gonna need a bigger bonus. Here, use this.
funny because I play pinball at home. Majority of the time I stream when I play at home, but a lot of the time before bed, all the lights are off. I just come and turn on one machine and start to play. And modes like this, I'm like not used to because they're pitch black. And like almost every machine has a couple modes that are in the dark, so to speak. Jurassic Park does, James Bond does. There we go. Some stuff's happening like it's supposed to. Shoot.
Full throttle! Get me right up alongside it! Can't rig it up that high, it's not gonna take it!
What? Get behind me. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and jump into this shit.
And it's in the mouth. Damn it. Blech. It's a note.
Fish finder active.
What's that? The banter! Chief, get the scoop out of the bucket! Rip the reel!
I didn't realize I was already on ball 3.
Let's wait and get behind me again!
Oh, the ball's stuck beside the shark again. Now it's in the mouth. Now it's puked out. Okay.
He's gone to the boat. I think he's gone to the boat.
Really, I should learn not to shoot the shark when it's down. So it just causes more issues than
O2 tank collected.
like it's funny once, but then you're like, oh crap, I gotta take the glass off.
Fast fish.
Jesus Christ, spare ship!
Just reading the advice through my eye on my forehead. But those are good advice points, Irish.
Feeding frenzy.
Shark's
Tracker
dark.
collected.
Oh, tracker.
Extra ball.
There we go.
Extra ball.
Appreciate the gift and the support. Thank you guys. On YouTube, Kent. For this game, Scared? Yeah, I mean, I think that's true, but I still also really enjoy playing the pro on location. That's one thing. This game in Jurassic Park, and actually Bond as well, those are three pros that are quite good
We're wasting time.
on their own, but way better as premiums, I think. Actually, Bond, I shouldn't say that.
4.
Bond I like as a
Gauge. Collect.
pro. I have a loaner right now. I missed it anyway.
Full throttle. Get me right up alongside it. Can't riv it up.
Does it actually do anything for the channel? I don't know. I think it does. I think it sends a couple pennies or something. I'm not sure.
Extra ball.
I'll check after. Oof.
Back home, we got a taxidermy man. He gonna have a heart attack when he see what I brung him.
Shoot again.
Yeah, Kim, I'm pretty sure it does. I think it works kind of like bits do on Twitch. I don't know. I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you.
Shark dart collected.
Center frame.
Don't have to take this abuse much longer.
Put the ball in the other flipper. No.
Martin, you gonna shut down the beaches on your own authority?
Shoot again.
Level 2 skill. Missed it. Rattle, rattle. Oh! I smashed the side of the fin. I don't think it felt it.
What is this bite radius crap?
It is a big mouth. Look at it.
All I'm going to stuff your friggin' head in there, man, and find out if it's a man, you know, all right?
Supposedly, when they were filming one of those scenes, it was an actual shark that had been sitting in the sun and like was just rotten. But let's go for the. Oh, missed it.
Fast fish.
Shiznit.
Please, I want to get a picture of the guy with the fish. Come on, guys, come on.
He's gone under. He's gone under the boat. He's
gone under the boat.
Shoot again.
My left sling was haunted there for a second. That's one thing I need to improve on with my pinball maintenance is like the fine tuning of, dang it, the fine tuning of the little like leaf switches.
She kept her virginity. Not a bad record for this vicinity.
I need to learn about that more. Oh, we got something. Night Search Multiball. All right. We'll take it. Oh, yeah. Not the worst thing to have happen. Mirror. Well, was that the first game or something? I don't know. I think it was the first game. It's a long game if it was.
I can't imagine why.
Oh, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon stream. I'll be trying to do a couple streams a day since it's somewhat summertime. This is a good time slot for me too. This used to always, I mean, this is my regular slot. I mean, it always works so well during the school year because I'll come home from work a little early, maybe pick up my offspring from school, and then come home, play some pinball before dinner, and I'll be in a good mood and stuff, and you know. You know, it's a thing. One sec. I do feel like hopping right back in and playing a little more Jaws. Doing some fishing today. Dun, 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 dun. Shart, Dart, Pigeon, what's up?
Welcome to Amity.
Jaws.
I don't come back to tourists. But all your business is on a paying basis.
Fire.
Come on, everywhere but the fin. So has anyone like speculated what Quint really does for a living? Is he like a certified poacher? Some sort of fish assassin? And the other thing that didn't make sense is if he like literally, if he literally his job is to like save beaches from dangerous sharks, shouldn't it be seen as like a high class profession? You know what's funny, Pinchman? I can go like entire games without getting into the upper playfield, and then I'll have a game where I get into the upper playfield like every second shot, and I can't explain it. It's not a skill issue, it's a pure luck issue, but
Skill shot.
I can't explain it, to be honest.
Fish finder.
Well shot.
Shark.
Ooh. I wasn't really paying attention when the ball dropped. Haha, sucker. I got you. I got you, bitches.
You're gonna need a
Oh, in his mouth again. Blech.
Now. Now.
Kill it! Now!
Airball. The one thing though, Irish luck, like one thing I convinced myself is okay that if I buy a premium pinball machine for home, then it makes it like a different thing when I play it on location. So it's not like I'll get tired of it. So for example, when I see Jurassic Park on location, like I'm stoked because it's a slightly different game. But the same.
Stop wasting time.
So quite often I can go to my local and like get on the leaderboard for King Kong because I'm used to the shots. But some pros do play quite different. Most are pretty similar. This is one of the modes that's just like louder.
It's the jackpot.
Parker, come in.
Jackpot is lit.
I gotta update that list of games because I have Stranger Things now.
Fish finder ready.
bet that's Johnny Bet. I bet $1.
Let's see what bounty is available.
We are Venom.
Hey yo! Yes, sir. We are doing Jaws stuff. Having some fish and chips. Oh. Sad face.
Got the exact shark.
There's no other sharks like this in these waters.
It's 100 to 1. 100 to 1.
Smells like Jaws. That was gross. I haven't gone fishing in a long time. I used to go all the time with my father-in-law until he passed away, and it occurred to me maybe it's actually him that knew how to fish. Yeah, the fishing rod and the bag and the hat and all that.
Okay.
Have I seen the net? I don't think so. We went.
Don't pull the wrong one. You screw around with these tanks and they're gonna.
You mean the
blow
movie
up.
or like in this game?
Yeah, it's real fine, expensive gear you brought out here, Mr. Hooper.
Oh, we did something else. We did another one of the things. Jaws multi-ball champion. Well, there you go. How come it says score 0 though? Oh no. Yeah, why doesn't it say? I'll take it, but like, I have questions because like, part of me wonders if when they did a recent update, did it? No, because I would have got a GC. I don't know. I mean, maybe I just did get a multi-ball. I obviously did, but you would have thought I would have got that before. I just watched a Jason Statham movie, the one where he's on the island with that, he's on the island and then the little girl comes over and like the ship sinks. And anyways, it was not bad. The Beekeeper was pretty good too, I mean, as far as that brand of movie. But no multiball, no good multiball today. But, dun, dun, dun. This is a good proof case that like pinball can bring me out of a funk into a good mood. I went to work in an excellent mood, like in an excellent mood. Nearly as soon as I arrived at work, like checked my Microsoft Teams, I'm like, oh, shiznit. And I made some simple request like, hey guys, if you need, if we're doing a plant trial and you need me to do videography, maybe give me 1 day's notice so I can bring my gear, charge my batteries, plan some shots. Cause you got one shot at it. Well, anyways, my sister, who were at equal levels in the leadership tree, she's like, if you're gonna send a negative message in Teams, maybe think about how it looks. I'm like, I just made a simple request, you know, put it in the calendar if you're going to need me on something. Because I looked at my office, my work calendar today. I'm like, it was completely clear all day, except a few little things. I'm like, sweet. I'm like, oh, no, there's actually a huge crappy thing in the calendar. So anyways, I just like didn't eat lunch, came home early. I'm like, fuck it. Sulked for a bit, did some sulking. Sulking is on brand for me. I just try to never show that on stream. I mean, I may do sometimes, but I mean, maybe I'm doing it right now. But pinball's generally quite a good antidepressant, I think. Or like distraction. How about that? Yeah, you know. Yeah, and that's the thing they do, John. And like, it's almost like moms can have that power. If you got a really good relationship with your mom, I had a good relationship with my mom. She, you know, passed away like 5 years ago. But man, if she was upset with me, it really kind of the same, but like, I don't know. My sister's pretty good to me overall, but you know, sometimes her approach can be a little bit, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's on days where like I go to work and I'm like, man, usually work. So, but I'll tell a long story short. But I work in a family organization. It's a medium-sized business, and I'm in a leadership director role and work alongside my siblings. And used to be my mom and dad. My dad is still there, but anyways. After my mom passed away, it was like abundantly clear she was the one keeping everything kind of fun. You know, always made good lunches, always controlled my narcissist dad, always kind of kept things upbeat. Now it's and this is like 5 years later, it's a little bit of a zoo around there. I'll be honest, and the thing that sucks is like, I'm very similar to how my mom is. Like, I'm a listener. I'm an empathetic person. I'm always overanalyzing things. I bring consistency and systems. But like my siblings and my dad, they're like completely undiagnosed, uncontrolled ADD. Then they don't know it. And their intentions are good. But it's hard to like keep up with sometimes, man. I'm telling you. At least I can laugh about it. It's not like, you know, killing me inside or anything.
To our legs.
And yes, John, I've told you all the stories about it too before, but yeah, she was the glue. That's a good one, B-Whip. I never thought of it that way. I should. There we go.
Welcome to Amity.
You know what I need? I need some glass cleaner. Oh, after this game. There we go. Good start.
Skill shot.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Switching on fish finder.
Oof. Shoot at something else. What's up? Thank you for the like, Steve. I appreciate it, man. I can't. I have 999 shark teeth. I wonder if you can reset that, because it's getting to be kind of like John Wick, where I've got like level 99 of things, whatever that like arbitrary level is.
It ain't gonna be.
I could just be the fart sound, John. We could just do a signal too. Like, if I fart on stream, I'll just look directly at the camera.
I don't bring back the tourists. Put all your businesses on a paying basis.
Let's collect that bounty.
It's like weird. Why does this fart sound like a yawning baby? Oh, you sneaky.
Please, I want to get a picture of the guy with the fish. Come on, guys, come on.
There are two ways to deal with this problem. You're either gonna kill this animal or you're gonna cut off its food supply.
Larry, we have to close the beaches.
Come on, Larry. It's true, John. And you know what? If that sense of humor ever goes away, like, I'm afraid of that day. You know? I'm afraid of the day when my like fart joke sense of humor goes away and I'm like, let's talk about the best credit card with the most points. Let's talk about my golf swing. No offense to golfers, but okay, so here's another funny story talking about bad moods and farts. So the other day, like, I don't remember why I was in a shitty mood. It was a really nice day. Somehow I didn't get my way. I don't know. I was being a baby. Anyways, and my wife for lunch or no, it was for lunchtime. She made a broccoli salad. It was delicious. Don't get me wrong. It was delicious. All the broccoli was perfectly cut, but we're talking about raw broccoli. I told him, like, you know what's going to happen? I'm like, you know I can't tolerate that shit. It was like a trombone trumpet symphony of afternoon farts. And like, she was getting mad at me the whole time. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Explode? Like, anyways. So I was reprimanded for the farting and, you know, blamed. Clip that. I know the thing was, Kim, like, it was good. I told her, I'm like, you know, I can't have raw broccoli. You got to cook this shit out of it or I'm going to be farting. And I like take care of my digestive health. I have digestive enzymes and probiotics every day. Make sure that, and fiber as well. But broccoli salad though.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Fish finder. Bounty hunt.
The funny thing, after talking about farts and talking about 90-year-olds, my great-grandmother lived to 102. And I remember a couple Christmases before she left this world, she got up to go to the bathroom at Christmas dinner, and she was like,
Mako shark has been spotted.
and the bathroom's like right by the kitchen table. And we all were like, we could. I felt bad for her because I'm like, man, hopefully she doesn't shit herself. But it was one of the funniest memories of all Christmases ever. Yeah, I agree. We should have a farts soundboard. We can add that.
Barrel on him.
All right, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring him up.
That's right. That's right, kid.
There you all go. I'm coming around again.
Spot is lit.
I've got things on board that will kill just like a goose. Come on.
I mean, one ball and the other flipper.
Point light station to orbit.
Hard in that line of the foulers. Stop that chugging again with you!
That's it. Goodbye.
Meow, 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 meow.
I used to hate the water.
I can't imagine why.
Farewell.
Dun, 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 dun. When I, when I, John, when I went to massage therapy, it was that same worry, like, because I knew she was going to be working my lower back. I was having like what was a pinched nerve, which I believe was I was out of alignment. I probably should have gone to actually a chiropractor, but anyways, massage therapist was like pushing so hard on my back and the kidneys. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I'm going to fart. And she's using her elbow, so like her head is like 2 feet from my butt. I'm like, please, just relocate, do my legs or something. And I had never had this one before. And of course, she was like, you know, an 11. But anyways. And again, yeah, like I walked out of there like I got beat up. Every muscle was beat up. It didn't feel good.
Get your name into the National Geographic.
Like I'm really working hard to produce live stream VODs that don't get me copyright warnings. I know I bitched about it this morning, but I get kind of in a funk when I'm like, crap, like what game can I stream without getting a freaking copyright warning?
Welcome to Amity.
Galactic Tank Force never does it. Godzilla won't do it as long as I can control the Blue Oyster Cult song. That's the only one. Jurassic, cool. What else doesn't? Terminator 2 doesn't. Dungeons doesn't. King Kong doesn't. All the rest of the games do. Jaws, Beetlejuice, Jurassic, James Bond, Foo Fighters, Metallica, Stranger Things, John Wick, Star Wars. They all do it. They all do Jaws. Did I say Jaws? I don't know. Like, it's hard. So I gotta come up with some methods. I thought I'd even doing, at least for YouTube, having them be pre-recorded streams. So I'll record them and then publish them at work. Or like, because there's some apps you can do that will go and detect the music and like edit it out without muting it. So
Don't know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you. They ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish. Fighting for three. I'll catch him. I kill it. For 10. You're on board my vessel. Mate, master, pilot. And I'm captain.
it must happen all the time though, John, right? Like,
Want to see something permanent? Boom, boom, boom.
fish finder active.
Get the beat. Some more ideal. Go right to my wetsuit. Ended an arm wrestling contest in an open bar in San Francisco. See this? Oh, I can't extend that. Do you know why?
Well, the worst would be if it's like a little like shot glass sized fart, but it just cleared the whole building.
Shoot it. Now.
Now.
Kill it! Now!
Barrel alarm.
That was
Hello.
Hello, back.
Hello, back.
How are you? Say, I hope you're not going out with those nuts, are you?
All right.
All right, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring him up. Stay on, barrel! I'm coming around again!
Wheel board.
Shoot, I missed the button. There we go. He's in this mode last game. It's too noisy.
Get the jackpot. Shark dart collected.
I've got things on board that'll kill him just when I'm using them. Come on.
Double jackpot. Jackpot is lit.
This is one of the days I'm getting into that upper playfield like a ton. And then there will be other days when I don't get in it all week.
Hard in that line, it'll foul us. Start the engine.
Pour some more soda stream, that'll do it. We won't need a soundboard.
A mako shark has been spotted in the pond.
It's close.
Ready? Now let's come on again with you.
Amity Point Light Station to Orca.
Arg. Sneaky bastard. I know. I'm really trying to use the center pin up there more to keep it back in play and actually trap up there when I can. When it works, it works. You know? This is one where typically the LEDs kind of flicker in this game. All the time I have to set it right about. That's where it should be, double 60, but it kind of flickers. You only really notice it when you're in between games and all the lights are moving. Whatever. Adjusting the shutter speeds. Ah, yeah, Baba Yaga. So I set up a randomizer for picking which game I'll stream each day. I can't decide if that's a good idea. Today, for example, normally I'll be like, all right, well, the machine next door, it's easy to just move the rig or whatever. But today it was kind of cool waking up and it was like, today you're playing Jaws. I was like, I kind of like that, actually. It was kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, I really want to play Dungeons, for example. Like I did actually today, but... But I did decide I'm just going to flat out rotate through every game. No repeats. I think I want to try to do that again. Even the ones like Metallica that are constant freaking music issues. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it.
Welcome to Amity. Skill shot.
Shiznit. I need to make some changes to Metallica though, Irish. It's set up, it has like unlimited ball saves. I gotta make some changes.
I'll bring back the tourists. All your business is on a paying basis.
Oh.
You're gonna need a bigger boat, right?
Or maybe I could try just playing. You know what I'll do? I'll do a test tonight. I'll just play it in competition mode and see if that changes it enough, because it's easy to get in and out of. So Pinchman, you traded 4 Metallica Remaster. Oh, okay, on a whim, and you're pleasantly surprised how much you're enjoying it. So it is another just a beautiful game, but it's one I probably play the least because it's so bad. By playing all that copywritten music, Twitch will kill the stream quite often. Like Twitch will just stop the stream. Even Faceplace, they'll all just kill the stream because, you know, if it detects like 15 seconds of a song here or there, you're fine. But if you're playing entire song modes, it thinks you're trying to like rob music. What's up? Sorry, I'm just catching up in the chat over on the TikTok. Sorry guys, my chats are supposed to overlay. I'm gonna try to do a better incorporation, a better chat overlay incorporation. I'll work on that tonight. Give me something to do. But I want to pause for a second, and like I talked about it earlier about how pinball can be such a mood twist, like turn around a mood. Like I'm telling you, I was in a bad mood when I got home from work in the middle of the day today. I'm just like, all right, turn on the lights, turn on the games, put in the stupid earplugs or ear monitors, and yeah. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it.
I'll catch this bird for you. It ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish.
It's been Gardner's boat.
Yeah, and you know, Irish Luck, I've also, it's funny, talking about things I pay for on the stream and I didn't, the cost of the stream, I subscribe to a licensed music service, and I was going to set up like a sound.
JR Virtual 34 rated with 1 viewers.
I was going to set up, thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you. I was going to set up a soundboard for playing Metallica that were kind of like Metallica adjacent songs, but or just other music, and it just didn't sound great. JR Virtual, welcome in, my friend. What's up?
Martin, there are all kinds of sharks in the waters, you know? Hammerheads, white tips, blues, makos.
Shoot.
Stop playing with yourself, Hooper.
$10,000 for me by myself. But that's to get the head, tail, the whole damn thing.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Here, use this. Fish finder ready. Bounty hunt.
Come on. So I have a question for you, for the virtual pinballers in the crowd. I know nearly all of you are virtual pinball people. So when I'm in Washington at my vacation place, quite often I'll drive and play pinball, but some days I just like to play virtual on the Xbox or bring a computer down. So what do you guys all play on, and do you all compete? Do you all play in like little leagues against each other, or
shoot it now?
I own quite a bit of the Williams packs and stuff, but I have an Xbox One S, and like they just didn't play very well on it, to be honest. Like,
All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up. Stay on, Bill! I'm coming around again!
Those lip.
Kill him. Come on.
Wheel award. Things on board that'll kill him. Just want to beat him up. Come on. tank collected.
Full throttle! Get me right up alongside it! Can't rev it up that high, it's not gonna take it!
So, do you play Pinball FX on a computer, a PC, or console? Ah, ball stuck again. Dang it. Gonna have to ball search this one.
Fire.
Oofus. Okay.
Maybe a marlin or a stingray, but it's definitely a game for it. Go!
So I have I've got a pretty good gaming laptop. I think I'm gonna take it down with me next time, and
I used to hate the water.
I tried using like a work laptop, like a Lenovo Carbon, and it just didn't have the GPU power for the virtual pinball. But I'm pretty sure my like older gaming laptop would. And I could keep an old monitor down there, to be honest. I should do that. Actually, I got the perfect friggin' spot for it. But fun couple games today, man. You know what empowered me, to be completely honest? Last night, playing Jurassic Park, I came down. I'm just like, all right, let's do this. Sat in a chair. I sat in a chair. Blasphemy, but it was fun. It was a different experience. Like, I'll be, you know, playing normally on live stream, and like I'm enjoying the conversation just as much as the gameplay. But when you're just focusing on the LCD and the shots, and from a seated position, is totally different, which is kind of nice to know, because I always like to, I get kind of worried, like one day, like, okay, if I blow out my knee or my foot or something, am I still going to enjoy pinball? Absolutely would. Absolutely would. Be a bit different, but.
Those beaches will be open for this weekend.
I have used VPX. I have used Visual Pinball before. I will check it out. I actually have an old gaming computer that I wanted to bring down to our like little vacation place. My wife was having no part of it. She's like, no way, that thing's too big.
Welcome to Amity.
It is too big, but. The thing is, though, the good thing about virtual pinball, I'll say, is like it's accessible. It's a little more, it's accessible to try everything. You can learn the rules. You can tinker and mod and make your own stuff at home. It has a draw for sure. You can still have sound, music, licensed stuff, sort of. Virtual pinball also has its like elitists, just like real regular pinball. I was talking to a friend one time, and he's in the virtual pinball world quite a bit, and I'm like, yeah, years ago, a couple of years ago, I bought one of these drives and had all the games on it. They're like, whoa, we don't do that. We don't do that. I'm like, no, I did the thing where I download one game at a time and it fucking sucks. He's like, whoa, we don't do that. We don't do that. I'm like, okay, I get it. You're better at me, virtual pinball guy. But this is his moment to shine.
That garbage can was all chewed up. I helped throw it in. You should have seen him.
One thing I really liked playing, some of the EM titles, the EM games. Like I think there's one called Big Chief. I remember the sound of the ball rolling was just so good. And then I finally played the game in person one time. Oh, it was so cool.
Well, what do we have here?
Yeah, I have that stuff. The only thing is like I have like the button box from Cleveland Software with the actual buttons. But yeah, that's the thing too. And you know what actually kind of sucked for me learning virtual pinball was every time I turn on the PC, like the screens would be backwards, and it just drove me crazy. And I finally just gave up. I'm like, you know what? What's up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, my friend. New follow. If you're not a follower, click that follow or sub button wherever you are watching today. But yeah, I set up in my office upstairs, like, so my regular computer monitor was like the back box. And then I got an Amazon monitor mount, so the one screen would just lay down on the table flat, and then I put my like Cleveland Software like button box, and you can push the buttons and pull the flipper, and I got it all set up and it was pretty good. But I to be honest, like I wasn't playing it. I just didn't find myself playing it that much. Every time I turned on the computer, the screens would be backwards. They'd be all messed up, and like I got to get past that barrier because it's fun. It's something to do on a like rainy day, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely not an anti-virtual pinball dude. Some people are.
Switching on fish finder.
So you just play on like Irish, like you play on your big TV with like an Xbox controller, or are you on PC also? On PS5. Oh, stupid me.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Jaws' mouth.
Okay.
Shoot it. Now.
Kill it! Now!
There we go. Oh, I was almost able to dig it out. Rinsler, what's up? You're coming up dark blue on my screen today, which is funny.
A cloud has appeared on the horizon of this beautiful resort community.
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
In the shape of a killer shark.
So the one color that's very hard to... Oh, it's fine on there. You see Rinsler is blue there. For me, it's like dark blue, but the camera obviously picks it up better than my eyes. But Tom as well. What's up, my friend? Nice to see you. Nice to see all of you.
I used to hate the water.
I can't imagine why.
But so here's the thing. This is a take, Tom, and you can probably understand this too. Part of any hobby is about the tweaking, the building, the chasing, the buying, the hunting, the research. That's what I actually really liked about virtual pinball when I was dicking around. I'm like, okay, I've got a problem to solve. Moving this screen to here, it's going to take me all fucking weekend, but I'm ready. Get up early, fucking download desktop video software module. Like, anyways, that was part of the draw for me too. I was like, it was a bunch of unsolvable problems, but which is weird that I am at least self-aware that my brain requires that stuff, but it's the same for me. Like, I've talked to you guys about RC racing. Like, I kind of like, I don't like using the word peaked because I'm not I was never a professional, but I got all my cars. I was in all the classes, and, you know, I get my tire deals and my different deals. I'm like, all right, well, there's nowhere else really to go in this. So I'm going to like migrate off this hobby. I still race. I'm going to race probably next weekend, but the thing is, once you figure it all out, there's no thrill of the chase or thrill of the hunt. And actually, I was with Dustin Echoes in Austin, Texas. Dustin Echoes and we went on this like Texas road trip. I know I've touched on it a little bit. It was a lot of fun. We drove from his place in Houston to Austin to see a guy about a pinball machine. And this guy was some sort of venture capitalist, stock broker adjacent kind of financer, like guy. Really nice guy, but he was open. He's like, you know, he's like, I'm always about the hunt for the next pinball machine. I need to make my $800 on it when I sell it, and that's it. No harm, no foul. He's like, in my day job, he's like, I can buy and sell and trade stocks worth millions of other people's money. And he's like, but there's nothing like the thrill of finding a Simpsons pinball party in mint condition. Like, he's like, you know, it's all about the hunt. So where he's at in his life, he had like 4 cars in the driveway, at least 20 games in the house, gated community in Austin. Austin's beautiful, by the way, if you haven't been. But he's like, no, I like finding good pinball machines, cleaning them up, enjoying them for a month, and then selling them. That's his whole hobby outside of his job, his work. And he's like, yeah, it's that feeling, that thrill of the hunt. And I feel like it's kind of the same with any hobby, really. It's that chase, the chase that we look for.
You're rushing into something serious here.
I'll show a video, Irish Luck. It's getting a little toit in here. So to my right, there's these 2 windows, and I've got them covered with blackout blinds. And I never open them because I don't want sun to get on the machines. But like, ideally, I would put games all along this wall, and I figured I can fit about 9 machines side by side, and then I would have some across from each other. But as soon as I mentioned to my wife, I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about putting machines kind of in front of the windows. I never open the windows. She's like, no, you don't block windows. I'm like, but I don't make decisions in my house. She did have a good point, and I did find actually what is a better way. But I gotta show you guys something. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm going to show you this because I know some of your minds work like this, but so I had a predicament of how to fit more pinball in the room. So I used like one of these free web browser based design softwares, and I'm going to zoom in. We're taking a break from pinball for a second. Anyways, so where we're standing right now, we are here on the map. We are there. And so currently these ones are all like on an angle. I've got 3 machines there. This little thing is a like stand-up, it's a TV with a little like shooter arcade thing. Anyways, these two machines are here, and then those three are over there. And currently there's only two here because Transformers is going to go here. Couch is here. But anyways, I use this like free software, and so I was able to like, I'll zoom in a bit more, like visualize it. You'll notice those things aren't pinball machines, they're ovens. They're stoves. So I was able to, shoot, I'm gonna rip it. But this is the one I was talking about where I would block the windows. So right now we're sitting right here, and this is the windows we were going to block. And but this makes it so there's one big aisle, and also this door I don't care about, and this closet, frankly, I don't really need. It just holds a little bit of stuff. But anyways, so my current layout is, what's it mostly like? It's mostly like this one. So again, I'm right here right now. There's two games here. Transformers is going to go here, and I think Winchester will go here. Or alternative, and actually right now this thing is in this corner, so technically I could put 4 here. But the thing is that's also important, and again, this is not relevant to this Jaws stream, but for me, when I live stream, I want to have something behind me that is, you know, like a backdrop. So where I position the machines also matters as to what's going to be behind me to, you know, to be visually appealing. You know, it's a video production, so trying to see where's the, so here's the 3D render if my wife was going to leave me, because this is the one where she's like, no, we are not doing that, except in a bitchier voice. That's the one where I would block the windows. But this was good. So basically I just used one of these like free software. I mean, obviously you got, some of you guys are probably, I took drafting and AutoCAD and all that. I just, you know, for this application, I just use like a browser based freaking design software. But anyways, it definitely helped. And I can't tell you how many days last week I just sat down here on a stool and like tried to figure out where things would go. Right now, it's actually quite good. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm gonna do, we've gone down this rabbit hole, and you know what? How do I get into this full flipper cam? Okay, so we're gonna use this camera. I can't move it super far, but so over this way, those machines are kind of like parallel parked there, and then there's the messy couch with those things, and then there is Stranger Things and Dungeons and Dragons, so that's to the left of me. Here's Beetlejuice, Jaws, Godzilla, Galactic Tank Force. And that's behind me. And typically on stream, I'll just turn on the games that I'm going to be playing at any given time. But what's up, Amiga Cami? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, there, I kind of showed you guys around. Not that you really even asked, but I forget why I came up, but nice to see you, Amiga Cami. How is things? How is, you got your new Alice in Wonderland? How's it been after a month? You've had it for a while. Is it good? Do you like it? Will there be donuts? You know, it's funny. So I'm sharing this story because I do think it's relevant to all of us that are at this age group. So I try to eat well these days to keep my blood pressure in check and all of the things. But this guy came to the door selling Krispy Kreme donuts. And anyways, I bought a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. I cannot have donuts with icing on them. It just puts me, it's like, it gets me too wired and amped. It's too much. I need to pace myself. That's how you can tell my wife is out of town, because I go and, like, you know, do stupid stuff like that. It's funny because when the Krispy Kreme salesman was at the door, he's a young guy, soccer team, raising money to go to Montreal. He's got 2 boxes there. As soon as I open the door, my wife, she starts phoning me because she can see on the doorbell camera. She can see that there's someone selling donuts at the store, and she knows she just, like, you know, ordered groceries for me, and they were all healthy food. And so I didn't answer when the guy was there. I went and I got $15, bought a box of donuts. After, she's like, "You did not buy Krispy Kreme donuts, did you?" Except she kind of does sound like that. I mean, and anyways. Well, I'm Amiga Cami. I will check out your stream from yesterday. I'd like to see that game, Alice in Wonderland, the smaller version. But Goldhawk asked, "What was the first pinball machine I bought?" It was a Stranger Things Pro. Stranger Things Pro was the first game. It was in this room before we moved into the house, covered in plastic. I bought it before we even moved in, and then we renovated the house and then moved in. But I sold it, and now I just recently bought Stranger Things Premium. No, this was a couple of years ago. I just got Stranger Things Premium recently, so.
Skill shot. Fish finder active. I'll catch this bird for you. My infantry. But I'll catch him and kill him. Number 10.
Thank you to the follow also, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, Silent Sound Guy, the projector. The projector in Stranger Things is awesome. My video I did on modern pinball, even though Stranger Things came out in like 2019, I still think the projector and the UV light are next level. I still think they're like better than a lot of things we're seeing in some games these days. So. Well, Amiga Cami, I'm really looking forward to Dungeon Crawler Carl. And Fallout too. Goldhawk, more like 3 years ago. I would.
Bounty hunt.
So, Cami, I would get a P3, but I'd want to call them and work out a deal, to be honest. Yeah, I don't disagree with that statement, John. It's it might blow our minds though. You never know. A lot of manufacturers have been stepping up their game, so. My friend Eden, who helps me move about half of my games, he would not be happy.
Martin, there are all kinds of sharks in the waters, you know? Hammerheads, white tips, blues, makos.
Yeah, Tom and Irish Luck, those are both true statements about P3, especially like I feel like some of the earlier ones, I feel like they have evolved a bit. The one thing that I when I interviewed Stephen Silver from Multimorphic at Expo last year, Stephen talked about something that isn't talked about a lot, which is the homebrew community for P3. So there are 1 or 2 modules that you can get for the P3, and then you can homebrew for it. So that was one thing that I thought was kind of appealing. Picture like, you know, you get your P3 module that's a blank and you create a game. I would love to hear about that. That's the thing. So, oh, Captain Booty said new John Wick contracts are out. Good. I don't really know. Don't really know about the last ones when they came out.
A skill shot. There, over there. Fire the harpoon.
Shart. Shoot. Oh, I used my life ring in time. That's the second time since I've owned this game. I never get the life ring used in time or at the right time.
Bigger bonus.
And Talos, welcome in, Talos and Mr. J. Crane. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, Tom, I just rewatched Jaws as well, and man, it was an awesome movie. They just do not make them like they used to.
Feeding frenzy.
Oh, dang it.
Well, what do we have here?
When he runs, you drop that rope or you'll lose your hands. I seen fingers torn out of the knuckles. Old Seaman's home was full of them. Hey, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Fish binder.
Isn't it?
Give me your hands. Dogfish.
In one of the recent updates, and I'll be honest, I do like when they do this. They moved some of the cutscenes around in Jaws, but some of them got like truncated, like kind of a bit cut off. But like they repeated some of the highlight. They did a good job, but 1 or 2 are a little cut off now. But it's fine. It's not bad. I like it when they, you know, a year or 2 later make code changes like that. I enjoy it, but again. One thing I'm aware that I need to order is a bunch of quiet fans, like the Pin Monk quiet fans. I know I have 2 sitting around here somewhere, but I don't know if it's Jaws. Yeah, Jaws needs it, Jurassic needs it, and John Wick need it. And a couple more, but I don't know. It gets noisy in here. I noticed when I was trying to record audio, when I let it get a little warm in here, obviously they're temperature triggered. Yeah, I know. I'll put it in. I know I know where at least one is. A while ago, I did a bit of a tidying up, but when I put on the like a air conditioner in here, it definitely helps. They don't trigger as much. It must be like when they go over like a little certain limit. But Craig, what's up? Thank you for joining us. No, Winchester is inbound. It's paid for. And so it better be here in about a week or so, or I will be sad. I will have emotions. I don't know if I shared the story about when I was going out to Nitro Pinball to pay for Galactic Tank Force. I had to pay for it basically in an envelope of cash. And so I had to go to like bank to bank to get it. I didn't rob the banks. I didn't rob them. But anyways, I drove all the way out on a rainy day. And on the way out there, my car started to act up, my Sequoia. And kind of the engine started to make some sounds. It went away and it came back. And anyways, I got a report back from the dealer because it was making sounds that were stop driving me sounds, but then they went away. I got on the freeway and they really came back. Anyways, the car stopped and I had to pull over. There was some sounds involved. Anyways, I got a report back that actually the engine is destroyed. It is completely destroyed. So they're waiting for a new engine from Toyota, but it's not one of the engines that's like known to have issues. It's just like supposedly their twin turbo V6 might have been of a certain time period only. They were like prone to blowing up. It's a 2023, like with 40,000 kilometers, not even miles, like it's not very much. And I drive very short distance. But anyways, it's just unfortunate because but the good, there is a silver lining, but like I always thought that was going to be the reliable car that I like take off-roading or like, you know, yeah, anyways, going on the freeway, its engine fully exploded. But the worst part is the dealer service department told me that there's no time frame on the engine. There's like no time frame when they're going to replace the engine. And like, I want to do some road trips and stuff. The silver lining is I got a courtesy truck that is a brand new Toyota Tundra, like a limited, like pretty well equipped Tundra. It's gorgeous. It's red. So I could have ended up with but I made a stink and said, I need a truck. I do RC racing. Well, not much of it, but like I need to drive around. I need a reliable truck. And so I got this pretty sweet courtesy car or truck. That's the silver lining. But at the same time, I'm like, well, what if I wanted to like drive across the United States? What if I wanted to do that road trip where I go to Like I have had in mind, I wanted to go on a road trip and drive to all the different arcades, see some of my friends from the stream. Like, so I was talking to my wife about it. I'm like, you know, I never signed shit when I took that car. I never signed anything that said I couldn't drive it unlimited miles. So part of me is like, dude, I'm gonna drive this thing across the state. Like I've got months of time saved up at work, and like frankly, I fucking hate work right now. But I am able to work from a laptop. I'm more of a hands-on troubleshooter, fire putter outer guy at work in operations. But anyways, it's just some random storytelling time about when I was going to buy a pinball machine. I blew up my car, but yeah, I did just find out they're like, no, the engine is back ordered. We have no idea when it's coming. I said, well, what does that mean? Like what does no idea usually mean 2 weeks? Does it mean a month? Does it mean 2 months? Because like at the same time, my car's sitting there depreciating in value. So I don't know. My wife's like, why don't you just ask them, get a sales guy that wants to put a sale on the board and get him to buy that car and trade it in on something. Anyways, it's something we're thinking about doing. But in the meantime, I've got a pretty red truck that I'm totally comfortable in. Brand new, smells new. Well, this is a Dr. or Mr. J. Crane asked, did the pinball machines make its replacement? So I wasn't picking up a machine that day. My friend Eden was going to pick up Stranger Things for me. Eden is a contractor of, Eden does deliveries for me, and helps set them up and stuff. So he went and picked up Stranger Things, and my car broke down on the side of the freeway, and he drove right by. Like maybe there was a truck beside him. He didn't see me broken down. But so he was kind enough. He waited at the Toyota dealership for almost 2 hours to pick me up and drive me home. Like, awesome human being. I know I talked about this before on stream. The only update is my car is never coming back. That is the update. But
this means something.
And as Doc Imagineer said above, it's extremely rare for this to happen to this particular engine. I know that's true.
Welcome to Amity.
That's why they kind of couldn't believe it. They're like, well, what engine's in? I'm like, no, it's the hybrid. Anyways, no, it's kaput.
Skill shot.
There we go.
Fish finder ready. Want to see something permanent? Boom. Feeding frenzy. Let's collect that bounty.
Itchy ear. Yeah, it's funny. I told you guys I got an allergy shot yesterday, and my ears get itchy after, like for the next day, which is weird. Something about the histamine reaction or something. Shoot. Side drain.
You got city hands, Mr. Hooper.
Ashcore, I will get it when, like, if I'm out, like, cutting the grass or using a leaf blower or a weed whacker, like a trimmer. Those things, sometimes I'll get allergies and, like, my ears will itch, but it's quite rare. But I got that allergy shot right here yesterday, and whatever it does, it's meant to, it's basically, I talked about it yesterday, it's kind of like a vaccine of allergens, whatever you're allergic to. But so for like a day, I kind of react to it, but not in a bad way. It makes it so that when I'm normally around, you know, cats, I won't freaking have my eyes swell shut, which is also nice.
Buy it for free. $10,000 for me by myself. For that you get the head, tail, the whole damn thing.
Shark cage collected.
Shark cage collected.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Sven Gardner's boat. Fish finder active.
I'm really enjoying playing Jaws today, I'll tell you something. I feel like the shots are actually feeling hittable. Oh, I missed the extra harpoons. Shoot. So we were talking earlier about, like,
Let's see what bounty.
DLC. Those are the type of things I think would be awesome if they would keep trickling out. All the manufacturers, you know, add to the games as a bonus for people that spent so much over the years. And I don't think it necessarily should be tied to a topper.
Spotted in the marina. Extra ball.
But you know what? Maybe it would be $14 or something. I don't know. Or free. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I don't ever want to be the one that says we need DLC, paid DLC, but I would love it if updates included cool stuff. That's my statement. Like that.
Shoot it. Now. Now.
That'll be sweet, Ashcore. Ashcore, are you in Washington State? I feel like I'm trying to remember. Oh, Michigan, okay.
Tracker collected. Get the jackpot.
The ball's stuck in the left-in lane. There it goes. Came out. Once in a while that happens.
Hard in that line, they'll follow us. Start the engine.
Oh, is it are us people? Is it coming down from what's above you there? Ontario or?
Sick vandalism.
That is a deliberate mutilation of a
Tom,
public service message.
Tom, our friend Tom is from a place called in British Columbia called Kamloops, and or near there, I think, if I'm correct. If you look at for fire videos Kamloops right now, it is insane. I'm sure, Tom, it is probably a little bit of a different experience for you being firsthand there, but some of the videos I was watching, like on my feeds, and one of them was like train conductors, and it was just like fire on both sides, and they couldn't move because the tracks were changing. Oh, I was like, holy shit. But and like it's funny because it's not funny. It's definitely not funny, especially for those affected by it. But a lot of the time we'll get smoke from Oregon, or we'll send smoke down from British Columbia down to Washington, or vice versa. And then like last year, I feel like we didn't get any smoke. There was no smoke. So.
Was all chewed up. I helped tow it in. You should have seen him. Good skill shot.
But I feel like there's few things more scary than fire where your house is. That's a scary combination. So I feel for those impacted by all that.
Extra ball.
Drop it, and there we go. Sweet. That looked like I meant to do it.
Switching on fish finder.
Dallas fire in the bathroom. Dude wipes to the rescue. I don't know. My daughter's 11, and we still have Huggies baby wipes from Costco. Let's just say that.
Shoot again.
Ball 2. Okay, we're cooking with peanut oil here.
Get a ratio on this thing?
What happened? Some bad happened.
Oof. Ultimate Run One, what's up? Welcome to the chat too today. But the thing is, John, here's the thing. You have a shower, you have coffee, and then that triggers a reason to need the dude wax. I ain't going to work with any residue. And it doesn't always happen like that. There is reasons.
I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chump some of this shit.
It's a temporary solution. That you're right.
We're gonna need a bigger bonus. O2 tank collected.
Hurry up now, tie it on.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, yes. I don't know, man. That's the thing. When you hit the fin, in this game, it is like always, it always feels good. Ah, shoot. And when you miss the fin, it also doesn't feel good.
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now.
Don't wait for me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Feeding frenzy. We're gonna need a bigger bonus. Fire the harpoon.
What's up? Thank you for the new sub. I really appreciate it. Shoot.
Shark dart collected. There, over there. Binoculars collected.
Oh, it hit the fin but the side. Dang it. I thought it was going to hit the slipper crotch.
Okay.
Shoot.
It's not too good, is it, Chief?
Martin, there are all kinds of sharks in the waters, you know? Hammerheads, white tips, blues, makos.
Secret skill shot. Let's see what you got.
That's real fine, expensive gear you brought out here, Mr. Hooper.
Deal or no deal? Ooh. Deal, no deal? Deal? Deal. I'll probably regret it, but whatever.
Harry. It's a great white.
Dang it. Oh, I didn't push it fast enough. Or did I? Maybe it did. All right, we're in a mode. I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I can. All right, we're doing that one. Okay, let's go.
Air Patrol to base. I have a positive location on that sailing party. Disabled and adrift. About 3/4 of a mile west of Cable Junction. Wind and tide carrying them about due east.
Okay, we got one. There we go. Another. Oh, so close in the upper playfield. Dang it.
Now hold on to something.
Shoot. Ah, come on. I was pretty close to beating this mode. Oh, the ball's behind Jaws. Now it's in his mouth. That's exciting. Now I'm doing a multi-ball that should have 2 balls. He has 1. 2 balls in the mouth. That's what he said. Ball in the mouth. 42 million. And I caught the shark. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I don't think I have ever done that. Shoot, rattle. The only time the real shot was not lit.
Binoculars collected. Fire the harpoon. Let's collect that bounty. Wash it.
Okay, sweet. Did the life ring work?
Wheel award.
All right.
Shoot again.
I'm in such a flow right now that like I still have to pee. Oh, that was weak.
What are you, some kind of half-ass astronaut?
Bullying and harassment, they should go straight to HR.
Shoot again.
O'Neil comes out of the cave. Not so good, is it, Chief?
Fish finder ready. Over there.
Almost. Oh, hit the fin. Come on.
Fire the harpoon. Perfect.
There we go.
Take it with 3 barrels on him, not with 3, kid.
That sounds awesome, Solid Principles. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you, my friend. I don't think, Document Engineer, I'll get the anniversary edition of Jaws. Only because I've got this one kind of... Like, I got all the white armor, the topper, the T-molding. But like I said, I played it at Dustin Echo's house, and it shot really well. I think it's basically the same game, but his version was dialed in. Or maybe I was just playing well because I was with a friend. I don't know.
Get the jackpot.
It's holographic.
Well, then, can you tell me if there's a good restaurant or hotel on the island?
You walk straight ahead.
They're all gonna die.
We got some sort of leaderboard action. Oh, high score number 2. You know what number 2 means. I feel like we talked about this earlier. That's a throwback right there. Who does number 2 work for? Well, we are all the same age, I believe. Pretty much, within give or take a few years. Well, Da-na.
I used to hate the water. I can't imagine why.
I feel like that is one of. Actually, it's not that song. There's one song in this. It might be like the Jaws score song that throws copyright issues.
So never more shall we see you again.
It is definitely stupid, Talos. I agree. It is. It's very frustrating. Da-na-na-na. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head out. We're going to raid out. But thank you so much for coming to hang out on the stream today. And thank you for the new subs and the follows. I really, really appreciate it. Appreciate the hangout today. It's been a fun day, couple nice long streams. So, and also thank you for the subscribers today, the resubscribers, the bits, the little dingly things on the YouTube. Kim, thank you, and others. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. We'll be doing this stuff on the regular. So also, I'm contemplating when I do my like before bed stream, doing a short stream, but I'm not sure which platform I'm going to do it on. But if I do something like that, I'll let you guys know so you don't mess your streaks up. But like last night when I came down and I played Jurassic Park for an hour and had just like the game of my freaking life, I'm like, man, would have been nice to have this at least recorded. But yeah, it was a fun one today. Thank you. I appreciate your time we spend together on the Grownup Adjacent live stream things. It's almost the weekend too, by the way, so get ready to do some get out of the yard if that's what you're looking forward to. I'm somewhat looking forward to that, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you're all awesome. I appreciate you. And if you're on Twitch, if you're not on Twitch, consider coming over to Twitch. We hang out here and do Twitch stuff, and or wherever you're watching is totally fine also, but also, shout out to Nitro Pinball. If you're looking for pinball stuff, check them out. Tell them Aaron sent you. There's no like, nothing happens if you do that, but I would appreciate it. It's good for them to know that I, you know, shout them out on the stream once in a while. But yeah, are we raiding? We're going to raid out. We're going to raid out. These guys are always on Thursday. But all right, peace out.
Oh my goodness, grown up. Thanks for the follow. I love your username. Aren't we all like grown-up adjacent pinball players? Whitewater Raiders, what's up? Pulsifin. All right, we got these names updated. Oh, Wizard mode. I know a handful of Legacy folks are going up to Sweeper City. Not sure how many exactly though. Chris looking for that short plunge to hit the most outer side loop. You want to hit those in order. You're flashing yellow one, then your red will start flashing. Those get your, I guess I would call them like side modes, but like a ward or